Hello students, this is the fourth chapter of your book It So Happened, and the chapter name is The Treasure Within. This chapter is written by Nissim Ezekiel. This chapter is about Mr. Hafiz Contractor, who is an eminent architect. He was not good at studies. His inclination was more towards sports. Also, he got punishments from the teachers. He was the leader of a gang and indulged in gang fights. On the advice of his principal, he started to study and scored 50% marks in SSC. He took admission in Jai Hind College and then come in touch with an architect who was his cousin's husband. The architect realized that he was talented and asked him to join the College of Architecture. He passed the exams in first class and is today one of the most successful architects in the country. Hafiz Contractor was a very unhappy schoolboy. In the first and second year, he was a good student. From the third standard towards, he seemed to have lost all interest in studies. He was particularly afraid of mathematics. He had nightmares about a math examination. He dreamt of appearing in examination not knowing anything at all about the subject. As a student, Contractor was interested in games and playing jokes on others. He was a very good sportsman. He was the senior champion for many years. He was also the captain of his school cricket team. Contractor passed his examination only by copying. However, when he approached his 11th class, the principal called him and said, "Look here, son, I have been seeing you since day one. You are a good student, but you never studies. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you. So you have to take care of yourself." He talked to him for 5 minutes. He exhorted Contractor to rise to the occasion and study. The principal's advice had the desired effect on Contractor. He would go for prayers and all he would do was eat and study. As a result, he got 50% in his SSC. Contractor was being interviewed by Mrs. Bela Raja. She asked him if he was punished at school. Contractor replied that the teachers pulled him up regularly. He would receive a caning every week. However, he never felt anything on that account. He was more interested in playing. Contractor was just interested in playing and nothing else. He was also the leader of a gang. He would have gang fights and plan strategies. These things interested him more than the books. One day, he did not want to study, so he created a distraction. For one whole hour, they played Chor Police. After school, Contractor wanted to join the army. His aunt would not allow it. His mother would not allow him to join police force either. She asked him to do his graduation. It was by using some influence that he got admission in Jai Hind College. There he had to study French. Being weak at French, he had to take his married cousin's help. Her husband was an architect. So he started going to an architect's office to learn French. One day, in architect's office, he saw somebody drawing a window detail. The window detail is a very advanced drawing. Contractor told him that his drawing was wrong. He added that the window he had drawn would not open. There was a bet which Contractor won. This surprised his cousin's husband. He asked him to draw a few specific things. Contractor did that at once. The man was so impressed that he asked contractor to drop everything and join architecture. The architect took him to the principal of the college. In the college for architecture, nobody who had got below 80 to 90% was allowed to enter. Contractor had only 50%, so the principal warned him, I will allow you to take part in the entrance examination, but if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join. Contractor got an A plus in that entrance examination. After that, it was a cakewalk. He stood first class first throughout after that. Contractor never made a plan. One of his teachers, Mrs. Gupta, had told him, you are useless in everything, but your sketches are good. She had advised him to be an architect on growing up. When he became one, he went back to meet her and told her so. Contractor was bad at languages. His maths was also very bad. In fact, he never applied his mind to them. He was in a boarding school where every day was a new day for him. When there were tests, he just copied. Those who always stood first or second in his school are doing ordinary jobs. As for himself, the school life made him street smart. He learnt more by what he did than what the books taught him. At school, contractor was interested in other things and not in books. If it rained outside the class, he would think of the flowing water. He would forget the lecture and think about the flow of water within the dam. He would wonder how much water would the dam hold. Discipline in his school was very important. Sometimes a student would lose a button while fighting. In that case, he would run to contractor. Contractor would cut a button from a chalk using a blade. No one could then see that his real button was missing. He would get past dinner with a full neat uniform. Today, when a client comes to contractor, he looks at him closely. He would observe his face, clothes and manners. That gives him an idea of his taste. He is able to relate the people in a way that would be comfortable. When he makes a sketch spontaneously, he gives it to his people in the office. Contractor says his sketches are his mathematics. He puts design, construction, psychology and sociology together. Making a sketch from all that is contractor's definition of mathematics. Okay students, so this was the explanation of the chapter The Treasure Within. Okay, thank you.